I'll say it for the umpteenth time. If you're lying to get him, what you gonna do when you got him? Do y'all even think that far out? What you gonna do when you say you got traditional values and he's expecting this home-cooked meal that you say you can provide? And you know damn well you don't cook nothing but air-fried chicken and Kraft Mac. What you gonna order takeout and place it on a plate every night? What you gonna do when you told her you make $100,000 a year and that her money don't mean nothing to you? Now y'all been rocking tough and got a place together and she's expecting to create a budget off of $8,000 a month. And all you bring home is $1,000 a week. Damn, they shorted your check again? A lot of us sat up here and listened to a 43-year-old woman lie to Kendra G about being divorced, lie about how many kids she had, bruh. Lied about her body being natural when that question wasn't even asked. And all of this was to attract a man. Now, obviously, she can control the divorce part by simply not accepting another proposal. But what were you gonna tell that man when your daughter and grandchild showed up for Thanksgiving? That's your little sister? What was you gonna tell that man about that scar on your body? Oh, they was dumping at you too, huh? I'm thankful her husband came on that show to expose those lies because he saved the next brother from that nonsense. If you're asking people to put their trust in you, but you're showing up as a character or as a woman that I know would say, you sent your representative, you are trash. And I, for one, don't give two fucks about the backlash you receive because you put that shit out there. It is absolutely fascinating to me the things people are willing to do, the lies people are willing to tell to attract another person. They'll go through all types of surgical procedures, breast implants, liposuction, BBLs. I read a story about a man getting his legs extended so he can be taller. There's a well-known person walking around with fake abs. And if you're disclosing these things and being truthful when asked, then cool. That's all we can ask. This ain't about you. But if you have those procedures and you're lying about that, lying about your income, lying about your profession, lying about your education, lying about your credit score, lying about your upbringing, lying about your body count, lying about this, lying about that, etc., 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 you are trash. And you're only doing that because you know you're not up to par. But instead of putting in the work to reach the level that you want to see yourself at, you just increase the lies until it appears you're at that level. I used to think that Luda skit on Word of Mouth was just funny. I had no idea it was people out there like that. Y'all know the one that came on before Saturday when they called the phone? You're like, deep voice, deep voice. Hello? 30 carats, paid for. Brand new Benz truck on them grown men. Then they mama pick up the phone. Hello? Who on the phone? Get off the damn phone and stop wearing your brother's chain. Who the hell carved my driveway? But there are so many people out there like that. Why do y'all bring this fake shit around genuine people and do everything you can to try and convince them that you're someone to take seriously in life? Leave these good men and women the fuck alone because this is harmful to our communities. This is what creates this ain't shit narrative that gets placed on so many others because y'all out here going unchecked with this ain't shit behavior. And listen, man, I'm not a dating coach, not a relationship expert, not a guru. I don't claim to be any of that. If there's anything I'll claim to be, it's a common sense specialist. I could tell you some common sense shit. And common sense says you can't build anything real with anything fake. Yeah, bring them fake dollars to the bank and see if you can build wealth. Yeah, go ahead. Stack them real bricks on top of those Legos if you want to. See what happens when that big bad wolf called Mother Nature come huffing and puffing. If a person isn't patient enough, isn't disciplined enough, isn't focused enough to accomplish simple goals like losing weight, gaining muscle, or pursuing a career, that means they're not patient enough to allow the growth and development necessary for the relationship to blossom. They're not disciplined enough to not step outside the boundaries of that relationship, and they're not focused enough to accomplish the long-term goals on that vision board. Simply put, some of you need to be single forever because like Brian Hook said, you can't play hide and seek with yourself. How do you want someone to like you as you are if you don't like you as you are? How is it even possible for someone to like you for you if they've been around you several times and they have never met you? Do y'all know why it's so easy for me to get on this camera and speak about my past, my shortfalls, my hardships? Because that helps you understand who I am and why I am the way I am. And that context matters because no one can judge you when you're you. They can only judge you when you have proven to not be who you said you were. And that's why you should never lie about who you are. There's a uniqueness to every single person that goes well beyond their fingerprints. And when you lie about who you are to impress someone else, you're stripping yourself of that uniqueness when that's the time you should be showing it. And the narrative then becomes less about who you are and more about who you aren't. That ain't just Reese's Pieces story, that's a lot of y'all. Then y'all have the nerve to tune into that with popcorn. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are very few people who are going to like me by the middle of this week, and I'm going to love every bit of it. Yeah, we bringing everyone to the front of the congregation with this.